You know, I thought I'd heard it all about the Harris campaign, but this really takes the cake. You know, Tulsi Gabbard, the Iraq war veteran, current Army reservist who rose to the rank of lieutenant colonel, who was a congresswoman from Hawaii. She was a Democrat turned Republican. Well, Kamala Harris put her on what's called the Quiet Skies program that was implemented after J6, to which Tulsi Gabbard wasn't even in the Capitol when this happened. Not only did the TSA see her military ID, but they have to put an unmarked air marshal, canine drug-sniffing dogs, and a special TSA agent on the flights with her. Tulsi and her husband didn't know this till they showed up at the airport last week and were basically exposed to extended searches. They said that their passports were marked Quad S, SSSS, which means that passenger is on a terrorist watch list. See, Tulsi called Kamala out during the 2020 debates. She didn't like her stance on Syria. She didn't like her foreign policy. Now Kamala is taking advantage of her position and putting her on a terrorist watch list. Kamala is a big old bee.
Been an attempt for them to reach out to me.
About working in the administration, about backing your candidacy?
Absolutely.
Would you work in a Harris administration?
Oh, no.
Well, what better place to enact change on a system than from the inside?
You can't fundamentally change the system on the inside if you want something crucial like genocide. See, with genocide, you got to have a social movement on the outside that generate leaders who have a history of being anti-genocide. You can't have leaders who've been tied to genocide most of their career and act as if they're going to make a promise and then try to bring you in and you get co-opted and you end up selling out and they turn away from their promise, which they've done all the time.
I don't question Donald Trump's loyalty to our country. And here's why. If it doesn't matter how many people say, well, he's only in it for himself and this and that. The guy has been, 92 or 97 felony charges now. He's being held up in a court of law. He is, his bank account is being cleaned out by all of these various charges and rulings that are coming through. The guy is losing money. He is being attacked relentlessly. He has the Department of Justice being weaponized against him. You look at all these things that he's going through. One of the court cases he has now was only picked up again after he announced he was running. Previously, they had looked at the charges and said, yeah, there's nothing here. We're not going to pursue this. Why would a guy like him put himself through that if not motivated by a desire to serve our country and to save our country from the Biden-Harris administration, the Democrat elite, who are actually destroying it? They are actually taking away our freedom. They are actually going after our kids. They are taking parents' rights away from them. They are making our country less secure through open borders. We can go down the laundry list of very, very serious challenges. These aren't Democrat or Republican problems. They are problems that affect every one of us. So, you know, if I were in a position, if Donald Trump said, hey, here's what I think we should do, what do you think? And if I did not feel it was the right thing for the country, I would absolutely tell him so and respect the office that he holds. But I'm not chasing any titles. I'm not chasing any jobs. I'm chasing the opportunity to be in the most impactful position to save our country, because there is nothing short of our future and our freedom that is at stake in this election.
Privileged to be here with all of you, my brothers and sisters in uniform, especially on this day of all days. I had the privilege of joining President Trump this morning at our... I mean what I say when I share with you that I know that President Trump understands the grave responsibility that a president and commander-in-chief bears for every single one of our lives. Whether you're a soldier, you're an airman, a Marine, sailor, or a coastie, he keeps us in his heart in the decisions that he makes.